I feel like I am in this row. This row right here. I feel like I'm here. And I have a lady with me. I feel like, ma'am, I may even be with you, so I want to maybe talk to you, all right? I have this lady here with me, and this passing doesn't seem so long ago to me. I want to say maybe within the last 5 years of this passing. I also want to say that this feels very much like a mother energy to me. Would you understand that? You understand? And I want to say that the way that this woman is showing herself to me, and I know that this sounds like a crock, you look a lot alike. Do you understand that? Because when I look at this lady, I see length in her hair, I see the auburn color in her hair, but I also want to say about this lady, she could be very meticulous about the way she looked. Do you understand that? And I particularly want to say she wore bright lipstick. Do you understand that? Because that's the way she's showing herself to me. And I also want to say about her, and she's laughing at me now, because she's saying, I wore my clothes too tight. Do you understand that? Yes. Okay, very good. And that's the way she's showing herself to me, and she's laughing when she shows me, because she's like squeezed into a dress. Do you understand? And I have to laugh at her, because she had a sense of humor about her, so I want to make sure that I say this. And I also want to say about this lady, I feel as if though she read a lot. Do you understand that? But she read trashy stuff. Okay, so you understand. Because she's showing me Harlequin romances. Yes. You understand? And the way she was showing that to me was Fabio. Because he used to be on the front of the covers of those. Do you understand that? And it was like him standing with his hair blowing in the breeze, you know, that kind of thing, and bare-chested. So she's saying, I read a lot of that shit. She's using those words. So I have to make sure that I say that to you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. I also want to say about this woman, this is your mom, correct? This feels like a mother energy to me.
Well, it is a mother energy, but it's not my mother.
Mother to you?
Not my mother.
Would she have been a mother to you in any form or fashion? Because that's what I'm feeling with her.
Yeah, I have lots of mothers, though.
Oh,
yeah.
You're going to work me, aren't you?
Sorry. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to keep going then,
Okay.
all right? Because this woman is talking about how the two of you were like partners in crime at one time. Do you understand that? And I want to say that the two of you would go on trips and do things together, but it was weird. Like you went to really odd places. Do you understand that? Like it was always spur of the moment with her. It's like you didn't plan. It's like she would say to you on a Thursday, hey, on Saturday, let's get in the car and let's drive here. It was like nothing was ever planned with her. She was a very spontaneous kind of lady. Do you understand that? Okay? And I also want to say that I'm hearing the name Cheryl associated with her. It sounds like Cheryl to me. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And I feel as if though this woman, when she died, she really fought. Do you understand that? Whatever it was that came upon her, and I'll get to that in a minute, whatever it was that came upon her, she fought against it. She was tough, and she was not ready to go. Do you understand that? And I feel like that this disease came upon her, and I also want to say that I feel like it started out in one place and went everywhere. Do you understand that? So it feels like it was either cancerous to me, something of that nature, and I feel like it started down in this area. Do you understand that? I feel like maybe female organs, this area, you understand? And then it just kind of went everywhere in her body. Do you understand? That makes sense. Okay, and she's also telling me that that was very, very difficult for her, and I know what I'm getting ready to say is very broad and very, we know this about cancer patients, but because she was so vain, the way that she looked when she got sick, she really struggled with that. Do you understand that? And I feel as if though to compensate for that, she even started wearing even more bright colors. Do you understand? You understand? Okay. The way that she's showing herself to me today, I'm seeing her in yellow. I feel like she's wearing yellow, and when I ask her about that, I feel like that this was a color that was very dear to her, that she wore quite frequently. Do you understand that? You do. Okay. And I want to say, she's got this thing on her head Of course, cancer patients, we all know, no hair. But this woman, she did things with the things she wore around her head. Do you understand? It wasn't just like she picked up a scarf and tied it around her head. It had things on it. Do you understand that? Like she fixed them or glued things on them or sewed things on them. Do you understand that? They had dangly things on them. Does that make sense to you? You get it. Good. She's also telling me that, well, I'm moving more into the message now, and I'll give you more evidence about her, but she's also telling me that you need to move forward with your plans and your goals. Do you understand that? Because she's telling me that you're not doing it. And I feel like she would have talked to you about that. Tell me your name?
Katina.
Katina. She would have said, Katina, what the hell are you waiting on? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. And she's talking about that now. She's telling me that you keep putting things on hold. You keep putting things on hold. And she's saying, do it, girl. Get out there, do it, and go forward. She's telling me that you have a lot of plans, a lot of goals that you want to do. And I feel like that your plans and goals have something to do with healing and helping other people. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And she's saying that you need to go forward and do that because she's telling me that she's always said to you, you have the beauty for that. And she's using that word. Do you understand that? And I also want to say about her, she was loud. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because when she's talking, I mean, I'm hearing her clairaudiently, but she's purposely talking loud to me because, and I know I talk loud when I demonstrate, and that's how I keep my energy up. But she's talking loud, and I feel like that she would have talked like this. She'd been in a room, she would have been, hey, over here. You know, she was that kind of a person. And she's telling me that she screamed at you quite frequently about a lot of things. Do you understand?
Now
Okay.
I understand. Yes.
All right, good.
Got it.
She's a wacko, man.
Yeah.
I love her. I'm saying that in a great way, not in a bad way. And I feel like that when she was in a room, and I'm talking about before she would have gotten sick, she's particularly talking about, and she's using something in my memory to say this. You all were out somewhere one time, and you left and went to the bathroom, and when you came back, she had a circle of people around her. Do you understand the incident to which I'm talking about? You were in a nightclub or a bar or something? Because she was the type of person that attracted people to her, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. And so you left, and you came back, and when you came back, she's standing there, and she's got a circle of people around her, and they're all laughing and carrying on. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. And she's telling me that she liked to entertain people. And she wants to make sure that I bring that forth to you because that was a very big thing about her personality. You understand that. And I also want to tell you that I'm being pulled up to the northeast with her. I feel like she had connections to the northeast of the country. I'm up in Pennsylvania.
Canada.
Oh, I didn't go far enough.
Okay,
I
right.
look like Pennsylvania to me. She's going
Right.
like that. All right? And I also want to say that you have children, please?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a son?
Yes.
Okay, because she's talking about him.
Yes.
You understand? And I want to make sure that I bring him through because she's telling me that you need to let him be who he needs to be. Do you understand that? Because she's saying, you're always trying to, and I don't want to offend you, so how am I going to say this? You're always trying to fix him. You understand? You're trying to fix him and well, you need to do this, and you need to get in school, and you need to
Well,
go
he's
and
a
do...
criminal, so, you know.
Okay. Don't tell me any more about it. But she's... I'm sorry, I don't mean to be loud. He's a criminal, damn it. But she's telling me that you just need to let him do his thing. All right? And you didn't let me finish until you told me he was a criminal.
Okay.
I'm not saying this based on what you just said. Anytime you give me a piece of information, I acknowledge that, all right? He's got to learn. You just have to let him learn. You can't control him. And I feel as if though this lady, she's talking about watching you do this before she died and after she died. You understand? And she's saying she just needs to chill out and just let that kid do what it is that he's going to do and not worry about him. Do you understand that? Okay. And I got to tell you about, I feel like I am in a foyer in a house. And if I'm standing there and I'm looking, like foyer's in front of me, it kind of goes up and it arches up like this, and there's some kind of a sign up above the archway. And I feel like she either gave you that sign or the wording on that sign was very important to her. It's like a saying. And the way she's showing this to me is she's showing me something that's in my home. Because over my front door I've got a sign that says live, love, and laugh. And I feel like that I'm in this place where there's a sign over the doorway. And I feel like this was a place where she was, very significant to her, and she's talking about that sign, and she's wanting me to tell you the words on that sign. You need to read that. Do you understand? Do you understand the words? I can't see them, I'm sorry. But do you understand? Okay. Because she's saying that will tell you something about yourself. Does that make sense to you? Okay? She's also wanting me to tell you that you have a mutual friend on the other side. Another female on the other side that the two of you knew that went to spirit before she did. Do you understand that? And she's wanting me to tell you that that woman greeted her when she crossed over. And she's telling me that you know who it is. Do you understand that? It's a mutual friend that the two of you had that passed before she did. And this woman would have passed from disease also. And she's wanting me to tell you that when she crossed over, that woman was there to greet her on the other side. Does that make any sense to you, please? It does. Okay. Do you feel I'm giving you enough evidence about her so I can move into the message now? Okay, because it's all about you with your goals. And I know I've already said that already, but that's the underlying message to you. She's wanting me to tell you that you need to move forward with that. And she's also wanting me to tell you that you need to write your book. Does that make sense to you? Okay. So you need to sit down and you need to start doing that. Because part of the writing and part of what it is that you want to do with your writing is going to help with healing other people. It's something that happened in your past or in your life that caused you to get strong. Do you understand that? And I feel like that it's going to help other people, and I particularly feel like it's going to help other women. Do you understand that? Okay, and I'm not going to get into the details of that because I think that's very private and I'm not going to do it in this group of people, but you understand what I'm saying, correct? All right, so she's telling me to tell you, go forward with the writing, go forward with what it is that you want to do, because you are going to make an impact. You're going to make an impact on people. And she wants to make sure that I say that to you. Okay? Thank you for letting me bring that to you.